Clemson and Texas are getting together in the first round of the college football playoff. Clemson, number 12 seed. Texas, number 5 seed. This is a game that, to my knowledge, I looked it up. Clemson's never played Texas before. They've played A&M, but they haven't played Texas. They played Texas Tech. Okay, I'm not going to keep doing this. But Clemson is in the first round of the college football playoff. They'll play at Texas, if my memory serves me correct. I'm going to talk about this game and more, but first, congratulations to us Clemson fans. We've been through a lot this season. And it has, destiny has allowed us to be in this moment. Clemson winning the ACC championship last night with a 56-yard field goal from a true freshman against SMU. By the way, congratulations to SMU. They're in the college football playoff. It's crazy. It's nuts. But congratulations to us fans. I'm going to talk a little bit about the game. This is not an official prediction. I need to dive into Texas more. I've talked about Texas this season. We all know Sarkisian. We all know Quinn Ewers, Arch Manning. We tried to get him here to Clemson. But he went to Austin. I want to talk about that in just a second. First, welcome to the channel. I am so happy that you are here. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. It is free. It is free. So if you want to support someone who's independent, just kind of calls it as they see it. Even if they're wrong, tries to admit it. When I'm wrong, try to learn from it and get better. If you like that sort of thing, I hope you'll subscribe. Again, it is free. I appreciate it. Clemson last night played against SMU, and they took advantage of what was given to them last weekend when Miami had a 21-point lead over Syracuse. Now, honestly, I really have no ill feelings towards Miami. A lot of people probably think that I do. I don't. I really don't. What annoys me is when Miami is poured down my throat constantly, and it's like, yes, you have really good recruits. Yes, you have that 01 team. Yes, you have the 80s and part of the 90s. Yes, you have all that stuff, and I respect it, but I'm just saying, yeah, you have the quarterback. I'm just not buying into that they're that great of a football team, and they blew it. A 21-point lead. They blew that lead against Syracuse and lost. And Clemson, coming fresh off the loss to their in-state rival at home, emotions were running high. People were angry. And then Miami loses. And Clemson is in. It's almost like something. It was almost like this game was supposed to be. Clemson goes in and plays SMU. They do what they did last night. They blew a lead and still hit a 56-yard field goal by a true freshman in the conference championship game. Cade Klubnik gets his second conference championship as a quarterback. And now you're playing Texas. You're playing a Texas team that just lost to Georgia in the SEC championship. That was a good game. I did pick Georgia to win. I picked Georgia to beat Texas, but I said it wouldn't be an upset if Texas did win. That this was its own game. But I did warn that when you play Georgia in Atlanta, even though everybody likes to talk about Kirby's 2-4 as of yesterday, is now 3-4 in the SEC championship, I said you need to ask who he played and lost in those 4 games. And it was 3 Nick Saban-led Alabama teams and the Joe Burrow-led LSU team. It wasn't like he was losing to Butthole State. Now, how the narrative is, it's kind of placed that way, but they went in, they lost. It was a really good game. Texas had a lot of opportunities. Texas had a lot of opportunities to win that football game, which means that they could have won it. They didn't, but Clemson is now in this game against Texas. And there's excitement leading into this moment that Clemson is in the college football playoff. They're excited. Everybody's excited. Hey, Clemson made it. Clemson lost to Georgia by 31 points in the first game of the year. They lost by double digits at night for the first time in forever in Death Valley to a Louisville team that lost 4 games this year. You just lost to your rival last week. Now you get your 10th win, you get your ACC championship, and you get a college football playoff berth. But now you've got to play Texas. And so there's a lot of emotions for a lot of you out there. Some of you are just like, look, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Okay? Would you do that if you knew, or if you were concerned that you were about to go barreling off the side of a cliff? I doubt that. But hey, you sit back and enjoy the ride. Texas is Texas is a really good football team. One weakness that they do have that Georgia exploited was they did go after the quarterback. Georgia went after the quarterback, made Quinn Ewers do some things, maybe overthrow some passes, make some decisions he wished he would have had back, or else that would have been a different game. But it happened. Georgia has a good defense. Georgia was sick and tired about hearing about, we went into 8 overtimes with Georgia Tech. We're tired of hearing about that. They get into the SEC championship, they win it. They're the 2 seed. But this is going to be a tough game, folks. Congratulations to our Tigers. Congratulations to the players who stuck with us, the players who didn't hit the transfer portal. And they're going to get to play against Texas in this first round. The key to this game is not on the Texas sideline. It's not on the field for Texas. It's not on the field for Clemson. The key to this game is the offensive and defensive coordinators for Clemson. The question is, and I'm taking this from Dabo Swinney, by the way. I'm tweaking a couple of words. His original statement after the win last night, he was on the ACC network talking to that entire crew with E.J. Manuel, Mark Richt, Eric McClain. He said, we have not played a complete game all season. One word I would like to change is you haven't coached a complete game all season. Players are kind of like employees at a business. Sure, they have skin in the game, and they can mess things up. But if they are doing what they're told, but the business plan is not that good, the business is not going to do well. You can fire all the employees you want to, but if the scheme that's put out there by the ones who's managing the business is not working, fire away, but it's not their fault. Well, Brian, what about no excuses and responsibility? Hey, listen, if you know me personally, you know that I'm like that. I'm also someone that points out, hey, we can keep trying to win this race, but there's a flat tire, and that's not an excuse. That's reality. So Clemson, here's the challenge. Clemson's offensive and defensive coordinator, they have to realize that Texas is going to scheme. Texas is going to make adjustments, and they have to anticipate those adjustments and have adjustments waiting. That will actually work. So that's why everybody, over the next few days, the enjoyment of the ACC championship, the 56-yard field goal, the 10th win, the college football playoff, it's going to start to settle down, and a lot of people all of a sudden are going to start going, oh, crap, we're playing Texas. That's exactly what I told you. You better be careful what you wish about getting into a college football playoff if your coaching staff's not up to snuff. And I warned you about that. And I'm just going to leave that there. So, congratulations to our Tigers on getting into this. As the days go on, I will be talking about Clemson and Texas. I'll be trying to break down the Texas team. What you really need to know about Texas is they have a lot of talent. They have deep pockets. They spend that money. They believe in their football team. They believe it so much that they put their money where their mouth is. And they go out and they get these guys. Sark is really good at coaching it up. Sark is one of the best offensive play callers in the country. So he's already looking at how Wes Goodwin will respond to him if he starts doing certain things. And in that, he'll turn around and go, okay, well, he's going to respond this way, so this is how I'm going to respond. See, anticipating adjustments. Clemson's offense needs to go back and look at how Texas has played Georgia, how Texas played Georgia yesterday, even before Beck got hurt. I think Gunnar Stockton coming in actually helped Georgia. I could be wrong, but I think it actually helped Georgia. win that game? Because Texas was giving Beck fits, from what I could see. So, anyway, congratulations to both schools on being in the college football playoff. This is Texas' second college football playoff in a row. This is Clemson's seventh college football playoff. They haven't been in 3 or 4 years, but here they are. Congratulations to our Tigers. I'll dive into the games as we go on throughout the week. Get into the comment section. Just say hello to a few people. Smokey the Bear, Texas might drop 80 on Clueless Wes. Please, GR, copy Kyle Shanahan's use of Deebo Samuel in the Texas game. Paulie, we have to solve our running game. Yeah. If Phil's hurt, Paulie's Island peeps, we don't need to put him out there. And you know me, I'm a big Phil Moffa fan. Donald, Texas is a big promo. If we put it together all 4 quarters, we should be able to hang with him. I agree with you, Donald. The only problem is our coaching staff hasn't put it together for all 4 quarters. I hope they can. I'm with you there. If we win, easy win to Arizona State. That's Knox's Great Adventures. This is going to be bad. Texas hasn't really beat anyone. I'd rather play Arizona State or Penn State. Texas isn't better than South Carolina. I'm just going to chill there. Wiley Heaton, you're right about running back problem. Clemson has about 2 weeks to fix it. The RB position needs to be all 3 or 4. Wesco looked really good. A couple of missed throws. Oh, yeah, Wesco looks like a beast. Hey, my brother, me and my Tennessee will see your Clemson in the national championship game. We will show them a great game. Hopefully so. Tennessee is going to be responsible for today's firing. Well, that was short-lived. 10-4, same amount of losses as last year. Oh, come on, Sandstorm. Are you upset that the Gamecocks got left out? I know. Hey, I was wrong. A 3-loss SEC team didn't get in, but a 3-loss ACC team did get in. I'm glad you're in here, Sandstorm, talking some trash. Folks, y'all take care of yourself. Clemson is in against Texas. Guess final score, not touching that with a 10-foot pole, at least for right now. Y'all be good. Congratulations to our Tigers. Hope you will subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you want to support an independent and you like that sort of thing, you like talking college football, like getting all bothered, maybe you like a point of view that maybe is not always appreciated. I hope you will subscribe. It is free. Y'all take care of yourselves. Go Tigers.